guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hello, my name is Linda, and today we are going to be doing another Boxycharm unboxing. So before I get into what I got in this month's box, I am going to give a little bit of a review of last month's box, let you know what I thought of those items after using them for a month, let you know if I'm still going to be using them, and then we will jump into this month's box and I will show you how to do this look with everything in this month's Boxycharm. A few things first. First of all, as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a Q&A question and answer video. So if you have any questions for me about life, about makeup, whatever, put them in the comments below and I might choose your question. I am going to be doing that within the next few weeks. Secondly, please give this video a thumbs up if you like unboxings and try-ons, things like that, and subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that notification bell and you will be notified every time I put out a new video. And let's get right into this and see what I think. Okay, so first we're gonna go over last month's Boxycharm to see what I thought of the products, if I used them, if I will be keeping them, things like that. First was this set of 3 crown brushes, and I remember saying like, oh, these feel kind of soft. I have used these more times than I can count. I feel like this is my new go-to blush brush. I'm shocked, I have to admit. I thought that these would be kind of cheap and maybe not great. I really enjoy these, so I mean, these are, you know, a definite keep. Next was the Ofra blush, and I have to admit, I put it into my janky blush palette that I already had. You can tell it's this one that's smaller than the rest. I have used it a few times. I haven't used it a whole lot, but I do enjoy it. It did go on a little patchy, so I would recommend using a fluffier brush or, you know, a duo fiber, something that's gonna brush it on really lightly rather than like heavy and dense, because that might help with the patchiness. I don't know, I'll give it a shot. Then there was the beautiful Cover FX Shimmer Veil. I'll be honest guys, I am going to pass this on to a friend. That has nothing to do with the quality of this, it has everything to do with the color of this. I just don't wear pinks, I really don't, and this is such a beautiful product and I don't want it to go to waste. Cover FX really is one of my favorite brands, so I was so excited about this, but I tried it a few times and it's just, it's not my bag, and I just don't want it to sit in my case and, you know, go unloved. So I will be passing this on to a friend. Goodbye, friend. You were great while you lasted. There was the Pure Pumping Lip Exfoliator. I was not expecting much of this, and I've used this so many times. This is such a great little lip exfoliator. You can see now it looks like really jacked, but it is such a fantastic exfoliator. It has granules that just really get all that dead skin off your lips, and it's compact. I love this way more than I was expecting. This is probably one of my favorite items from last month's box. The Vintage Smoky Eye Pencil. This is going in my, you know, hey friends, take this box. It's not bad, but first of all, it retailed for something crazy like 22 bucks, and this is like, you know, it feels like a cheap pencil. It feels like maybe Wet n Wild quality, which you guys know I love Wet n Wild, but their prices are really low. There's no way I would pay 22 bucks for this. I don't know that I'd pay $5 for this, to be honest. It is a nice smoky pencil, but it is not the blackest black, and that's what I want when I get an eye pencil. If I'm gonna get a black eye pencil, I want it to be black, and you know, I want it to go on my waterline and my tight line with ease. This did not, so nope, no. Finally, there was this Ofra magnetic palette, and I just, you know, I talked about how excited I was to receive this, and I really was. I haven't used it yet, I'll be honest, but I plan on using this on trips. Like, I think I can make this into a nice travel palette. This is like a definite yes for me. I'm not giving this up. You can't have it. Sorry, mine. So final thoughts on last month's box. I liked almost everything. These 2 items are being given away. This one because I didn't like it, this one because I loved it, but it's just not for me. Everything else I've been using really often, so I'm still really impressed with last month's Boxycharm. And again, I know a lot of people didn't love it, but I'm not a lot of people. So now it's time for this month's Boxycharm and to, you know, get some stuff going on this face. It is really packed. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, it's like bulbous. It's about to burst, so I'm pretty excited. Let's see. I put these scissors way close to my eye. Don't do this, kids. Don't do this. As always, I'm hoping there's a card on top. There is, and it is Baycation. I hate that phrase. Baycation. I hate the phrase bay. I don't know why. You know what? Maybe I'm just old as dirt. Vacation, y'all. I don't know. It bothers me. I digress. So it is looking like, oh, there's a chance to win an exclusive Boxycharm giveaway worth over 400 bucks. So all you have to do is snap a picture of your Boxycharm goodies and then you follow them and you share it. That could be kind of cool. So with this kind of floral you know, tropical motif. I'm hoping that maybe there's some brighter colors, maybe some stuff for spring, summer. You know, just maybe something smells like coconut. I don't know, just something to make you feel tropical and sunny. So let's see if there's even that close. The very first item I'm grabbing is by Pretty Vulgar. Now, the only thing I've ever tried from them was there was a liquid lipstick in one of the boxes. The quality was decent, but the color was just not for me. This looks like a blush. It is. It's called Make Them Blush, and the color is Hush Blush. The packaging is really beautiful and ornate. Like, kudos to them for this packaging. It is just beautiful. The color is just a very pretty rose. It is a matte shade as far as I can tell. Looks very pretty. I think this will be good on a lot of different skin tones. This blush retails for 26 bucks, so already you are getting your $21 back for the price of your monthly Boxycharm. The second item is, what is this? It is a mascara. It is by Butter London. Wow, okay, so I admit I've tried nail polishes by Butter London, but not too much of their makeup. Let's see what this brush looks like. This tube is huge. Do you guys see that? That is like a massive tube. Like, you could just... Okay, so we'll have to see about this. The brush is very wet. A lot of the bristles are sticking down and sticking together. I don't know how this is gonna be, but we will have to see. This retails for $20, so already we were at $46 just with, I don't know why I'm tripping over my tongue today. This retails for $20, so already we're at $46, which above and beyond the cost of the Boxycharm. We shall see the quality of this. I don't necessarily have the highest hopes, but we shall see. The third item is, what is this? This is South Main Gel Eye Packs that reduce puffiness, and oh, I love gel eye packs. So I'm a big fan of the Skin Iceland Cooling Eye Gels. Those are my babies. I use them often. I actually love under eye packs. Let's see what these look like. This is the packaging. I'll be honest, I will not be using this today because it does need to be left on for 30 minutes to reduce puffiness and dark circles. But I'm going out after this, so I don't have time for this. I will let you know next month how I liked these because I will absolutely be trying these. One thing that I like is on the back, they tell you the manufacture date and the expiration date. Also, ooh, yee! We have our little cruelty-free bunny, so I will have to double check and make sure this brand is actually cruelty-free, but that makes me pretty pumped. So again, I will not be trying these today, but I am pretty excited about these. I will let you guys know what I think. Item number 4 is, this feels big. Let's see, it's a white box. It's like a completely white box. I already have a white box. Okay, this is the only item I sort of had a spoiler about. This is the Pure and Boxycharm palette, so I've been excited about this. I have not tried a whole lot of Pure Cosmetics stuff. I did try the Plumping Lip Exfoliator in last month's box, but they're a brand that I'm going to keep an eye on because they are cruelty-free. They put a lot of stickers on stuff. Like, okay, wait a minute, pause. So there's stickers on either side of the package. There was this covering this. There was this covering this. There was this, like, that's a lot of packaging. I'm not a fan of that. Back to the palette. Pure is a cruelty-free brand, so I've been excited to try more of their stuff. Let's see what this looks like. This is beautiful. This is giving me so many tropical vibes. I am in love with the shade range of it. I am so excited about this orangey color, and I mean, that blue, how could you not be? Oh, I'm excited. There's a good mix of mattes and shimmers. I'm really excited about this. So this is cruelty-free, gluten-free, talc-free, and vegan-friendly. Guys, everything about that, I'm really excited about this. I didn't tell you that the South Main eye gels retail for $10 for 3 of them, so that's a good deal. And this palette is $36. Like, that's pretty damn good. There are, what, 12 shadows in here? You get 12 shadows. That's $3 an eyeshadow. This, okay, please, please, please be a good palette. Please, I want you to be. So there's gotta be one more item in here, and there is. Okay, this is by the Vintage Cosmetic Company. Isn't that the company that just gave us that smoky eye pencil? No, these are 2 different brands. So this one is Vintage by Jessica Liebskind, and this one is the Vintage Cosmetic Company, but it is a smoky eye brush set. Okay, so this brush set does all have synthetic bristles. They feel very synthetic. Again, I'm not gonna judge too soon, but they feel almost like they'd be too silky to pick up some shadows, but you never know. And I have felt some synthetic brush sets where you couldn't even tell the difference. These, I don't know about. We'll have to see. But it is kind of cool that on the sides of each brush, there's little instructions. So step 1 for the money, 2 for the shadow, 3, go girl go. I don't know. I think that's adorable. This brush set retails for $23.15, which is a specific amount, but we'll give these a try with our pure Boxycharm palette, and we shall see. So the total retail value of this whole box is $115.15. That 15 cents is gonna throw me off, but anyway, I'm just gonna hit things today, all day. But anyway, I think that's always a really good deal. I love that Boxycharm has full-size products. So let's slap some of this stuff on my face. First, I'm gonna go ahead and since there were no face products in here, I'm going to apply my foundation, concealer, contour, things like that, and I will be right back. Okay, I have on my base, I have on my eyebrows, which I know went a little ham today, but you know, whatever. We're gonna go with a bold brow today. Let's go right into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, so come here. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is Perfect, and I'm going to put that all in my crease. There was no crease brush that came in the Boxycharm, so I'm just going to use my normal crease brush. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, there was a lot of kickback. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. I just wanted to let you guys know. So this color is very light. I'm thinking that this is supposed to be more of the highlight color. It does have a tiny bit of crease color to it, but not a whole lot. Next, I'm gonna go in with Nakey, and I'm gonna put that on my crease, topping Perfect. This is the color I'm most excited about, so I hope it doesn't let me down. This color is super pretty. It's a very nice transition color. It's blending out pretty well. You can see on this side, it's a little patchy, but it's not too bad, and I think we can fix it. Next, I want to go in with a mix of Alliance. I think I'm gonna go with Alliance and with Charmer, and kind of blend those two together. This one's more pinky, and Alliance is more of a deep gold. No, I'm just gonna go with Alliance. Let's pat that all over the lid. For that, I am going to use the Vintage Cosmetics Company Step No. 1 brush. So this color is very beautiful. It's very metallic, but I don't know if you can see, there is just so much fallout. I'm hoping I can just brush this away. I'm gonna do the other eye and then brush away, but there is a lot of fallout. There was a lot of fallout on this eye too. I'm gonna try to go ahead and go in and just spray my brush and see if that helps. So using your brush wet really does help to smooth out this color and not make it look powdery or cakey or anything like that, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, the fallout did brush away nicely, so that's good. No stains left, we are cool. Also, I like this brush, I do. It applied it very nicely, much nicer than I expected, so don't judge a book by its cover, Linda. How about that, you dick? I'm worried this brush might be a little too fluffy, but I'm gonna still try to go in, and I'm going to put Duet right on the outer third of my lid and a tiny bit into the crease. This is very dark, so I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna tap away almost all of the excess. Okay, as a color, I do not like Duet very much. It went on very patchy. I had to keep going back over and blending. Definitely a lot of fallout. That is one color I do not like in this palette. Next, I'm just gonna tightline real quick with my black eye pencil. Finally, I'm gonna go in with Mia because how can I not? Look how pretty this color is. And I'm gonna put that right under my eyes. For this, I'm gonna be using the Step No. 3 brush from from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. I wanna show you one thing I'm worried about with this brush. When I touch the bristles, like I pull down a little bit and you can see right into the ferrule, which I really don't love. I'm worried that these bristles will eventually fall out, but let's use it for now. So I'm kind of bummed with this color. It came out very muddy blue, which I don't understand because on the brush it's blue. And you know, it's maybe over a blue base, it would really pop. But right now, just by itself, I want it to pop more. I'm gonna zoom you guys back out real quick. So far, this palette is kind of 50-50 for me. There's some really great colors in there. They blended nicely for the most part, but there were some that just, they weren't there for me. But it's just so pretty. I really wanna try to make this work. I'm gonna try to make this work. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner off camera real quick, because if I do it on camera, it's just gonna be like whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Butter London Double Decker Lashes Mascara. First, I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then we'll see if this goes on as wet as it looked. Ooh, it looks so drenched. Let me wipe it off a little bit on the edge of the tube. Okay, this is applying very wet. It is bulking up my lashes nicely. No, I don't know. They're clumping quite a bit. I don't know how much you can see, but they are quite clumpy and they are very wet, which is not how I prefer my mascara to be. I can tell you right now, I am going to put this in my box to give to friends. This is not for me. It's okay, it looks fine right now, but it is just very wet. It is just not how I like my mascara. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Pretty Vulgar blush, and again, the color is Hush Blush. This is the amount of kickback I got from dipping my brush in once. Not too thrilled with that, but you know, we'll see. Ooh, oh shit. Okay, so she's pigmented. She's really pigmented. We gotta fix this. Okay, so if you tap your brush in gently, it looks really pretty. When I say gently, I mean tap it in once and then do this for like 5 minutes, and it makes a really pretty glow. Just don't do it too hard, or else you're gonna look like you got punched in the effing face. For my highlighter, I'm just going in with my Wet n Wild Precious Petals. I just went ahead and put on a pinky nude lip. This is Uno Mas by ColourPop. So here are my final thoughts. This is the first Boxycharm box that I've gotten since I started my subscription that I'm like this much bummed about. I did not like this mascara at all. The blush, I might like it actually. Like, you just have to have a light hand with it. I'm gonna use it a couple more times and I wanna let you guys know what I think about it. I will let you know what I think next month. The brushes, this brush, no, I did not like the little short brush. I did like the regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm kind of meh about the angled brush. It's just too fluffy and it's not dense enough for an angled brush the way I like to use an angled brush personally. The eye patches, I don't know yet. We'll have to see. These could be amazing. I will let you guys know. And then the palette, I'm so torn about this because I want to like this and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm about 50-50 on this right now. I think I can make this work, but the only problem is when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I'm not a big fan of having to make it work, especially if I'm paying $36 for an eyeshadow palette, which is pretty reasonable, but I want it to just work. Just freaking work. Don't, you know, I shouldn't have to gently pat it with very specific brushes and blah, blah, blah. So we will see. I mean, again, the colors are stunning. There's no denying that. So I want to make this work. But the question is, would I have paid $21 for all this stuff? To try it, I'll say yes. I'm kind of on the fence right now though. I really am, because like so many, you know, I'm disappointed that there was more than one item that I was just really unimpressed with. But we'll see. I will update you guys next month. Let me know what you got in your Boxycharm that might not have been here. Comment down below and let me know. Let me know what you think of the Pure and Boxycharm palette. Let me know if you found a way that makes it work really well for you, because I have hope for this. I do. Fingers crossed, I'm gonna keep going. That's it, you guys. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below and let me know what you got in your Boxycharm, and subscribe if you haven't already. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm no longer really using Snapchat because it sucks, as we all know. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are super freaking rock stars. I love you so, so, so much, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.